this video, we're going to analyze a sample of a long thin rice from the Irga 431CL variety. The goal of this analysis is to find the average length of the perfect whole grains and also generate a histogram of the chalky area of the sample. This type of analysis is largely used in research centers for developing new varieties. Initiating the S21 software. Selecting the dimensional class of rice to be analyzed. Now, in order to start the image capture, let's identify the sample. In this field, we inform the weight of the sample. Scanning the images. In a 50-gram sample, this process takes about 20 to 25 seconds with the scanner on. After capturing, we're going to process the sample. This process takes from 20 to 30 seconds, depending on the size of the sample. After processing, the program displays a screen with the grains considered whole. As it was said in the beginning, on this video we are going to analyze just the whole grains which are perfect. We can notice that in this whole grains screen, there are some grains that, despite being whole, have no tips, or tipless whole grains. Although considered whole in their length, these are imperfect grains. These grains must be eliminated from the sample, as we see next. In order to eliminate from the sample the tipless whole grains and leave just the perfect whole ones, we must access the S21 trash can resource. The system displays in this screen all the grains analyzed on this sample. Then, through length classification, we're going to group the smallest fragments in the end of this list. That's how the classification in descending order looks like. With the smallest fragments in the end of the list, we can check the grains that must be eliminated from the sample. In this case, these are the broken and the tipless whole grains, so that it remains just the grains that represent the results we want to find. After checking, we drag them to the trash can selection. Grains successfully moved to the trash can. We're back to the screen of the perfect whole grains that show the percentage of 100% now. To get the average length of the perfect whole grains, we must access the basic filter menu and create a simple filter, without filling in any other selection criteria. The filter has been created. Now, let's apply the filter and save the report. This is the report. The average length of the perfect whole grains is in the heading of the report. See the result. The average length of this variety is in 7,019 millimeters. The report is saved. Now, we're back to the whole grain screen to generate the Chalky area histogram of the sample. In order to do that, we access the Advanced Filters menu and apply the filter. Histogram generated. Saving the report. See the result. The percentages show that this variety is very vitreous. We can export the S21 results to Excel spreadsheets and then, for instance, create graphs with columns that bring dimensional information, and also total Chalky area of the sample, which, in this case, is next to 13%. This value indicates a variety with a very vitreous characteristic.